district we are in today could not be here, and I'm glad to be here representing the entire board. I want to welcome you to the COVID-19 testing site here at UNLV. This is a collaborative effort. It's a partnership with Clark County, as I mentioned, the Clark County Fire Department, UMC, and the Nevada National Guard. All of these partners have been tremendous in helping us make sure that we are getting as many people tested as possible. It's been an incredible undertaking, and it couldn't have been possible without literally thousands of people who've made this happen. So I want to thank them. Today we're going to hear from Greg May, UNLV Emergency Management Coordinator. Excuse me. Dr. Luis Medina Garcia, UMC Infectious Disease Physician. Travis Haldeman, Clark County Fire Department Engineer, and he's the on-site incident commander overseeing this incredible operation. I also want to thank the members of the media who are here today to spread the word about getting tested and Clark County's response to making sure that as many of our residents get tested as possible. The partnership with the media has been what has really allowed us to get the word out and has allowed us the opportunity to get as many people tested in such an organized fashion. As you've seen from so many of our previous sites, the organization, thanks to the Nevada National Guard and so many others, has been incredible. We've tested through this process 133,651 residents of our community, and 112,000 of those were tested at community sites just like this one, including 56,245 tests were conducted right here on this site as a drive-through. So as you know, we've been operating the drive-thrus, which have worked out very well. They have had some challenges, not the least of which is the extremely high temperatures. So I want to particularly thank UNLV, the administration, for stepping up in a big way to help move us indoors so that we can have a cool, climate-controlled environment for everybody to get tested safely, spaced out, and efficiently. UNLV, from the moment this was raised, stepped up. At the time, President Miana took the call immediately and stepped up in a big way with her colleagues here on campus to make sure that we could make this happen, and again has been a real partner and collaborator in this effort. Testing, as you know, is the most critical way that we can monitor what's happening in our community and how we get back to work as quickly as possible and open things up. As the tourism hub for the United States and really globally, we need to be setting an example for the world of how you do it the right way. And these testing sites, in my view, have been a good example of that. So we're going to sort of hear from all the speakers here today who've been part of this effort. Then Travis is going to lead us on a tour of this facility and answer any questions you might have in your effort to help us get out the word. So if I could bring to the podium Greg May, UNLV Emergency Management Coordinator, and thank you for your effort, Greg.
Well, good morning, and thank you, Commissioner. Appreciate everybody coming out to take a look at the facility. I can say that without reservation, the UNLV leadership and University Police Services is extremely proud to see this come together in such a way. We're very appreciative of the community partners that we've been working with, Clark County Fire Department, UMC, the National Guard. Everybody has really stepped up. We've had some safety concerns that needed to be addressed. We had to find a location that we could do this in a safe manner, that we were able to segregate the students that are going to be returning to campus in a couple of weeks, that they wouldn't be intermingling in traffic. We segregated a portion of our parking just dedicated to the test site, and I just couldn't be happier with the cooperation that we've received from our partners. Every time that we had a question, they were there to make changes, adjust, and I'm just really pleased to see this finally come together, and thanks for coming out. I would just like to bring up Dr. Luis Medina Garcia to the podium. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Luis Medina Garcia, an infectious disease doctor for UMC. Thank you for having me here today, and allow me to thank everyone for the incredible efforts in continuing these testing sites that are critical to the response of Nevada against this virus. We have tested a huge amount of patients, as they were mentioning before, And that is really important to know where we stand and know what we need to do to continue to improve. This is a new site. The weather is probably the most important reason why we brought this indoors. And we have made some changes to the progress and the process of taking the samples, and our incident commander will talk to us more about that later. Through these incredible collaborations, we've been able to continue to offer these tests and partner with the community to keep us safe. So I exhort you to continue your efforts in wearing masks, socially distance, stay home if you're sick, and seek care when you feel ill. A lot of people are, I think, still a little worried about picking up COVID in the hospitals. We have made it as safe as possible. Please don't delay medical care that is necessary. Continue your efforts, and thank you so much for helping us control this disease. Now I would like to introduce Travis Helderman, the incident commander for this site.
Thank you, Dr. Medina. I'd also like to say thank you to the UMC staff that you see sitting at these tables around here. They're the ones that register everyone we get and check and make sure, verify all their information is correct so patients can have access to their test results as soon as possible. Thank you, Greg May, also, sir, for letting us move inside. I would be sweating my butt off outside if it wasn't for you guys, so we really appreciate you guys letting us use this space. Being in a climate-controlled atmosphere obviously makes it a lot more comfortable for myself, the other people working here, and also the public coming in to get a test. I'd like to say thank you to Commissioner Knapp for coming out today, showing your support. It's awesome. You're welcome here anytime. Thank you to Chief Steinbeck of the Clark County Fire Department for really stepping up to the plate and doing our part to handle the pandemic for Southern Nevada. I'd also like to say thank you to Chief Samuels of the Clark County Office of Emergency Management, getting us everything we need, and really handling anything we ask of you. It's been awesome. You never say no. Also like to say thank you to the Nevada National Guard. Everything you see here in this building has been touched or put down, moved up and down stairs multiple times by that National Guard. They're really the manpower and workforce that is necessary for an operation like this to take effect, so thank you. Thank you to the media for coming out today. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to get our message out to the public. We really appreciate you. And that message is this. We're really encouraging people, the public, to self-schedule appointments. This will increase our efficiency here, and it will also reduce wait times when you come here. That being said, we're still taking walk-up appointments, just walk-ups, people without an appointment, on a first-come, first-served basis. Those wait times will be a little bit longer than if you were registered. In a moment, I will give you guys all a tour of this site. We will talk about the whole process start to finish, and then we've got some volunteers that will do some self-swabbing for you. Before we do that, I'd like to open it up to any questions you might have. You guys are being too nice.
You're going to make yourself available later, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, folks, I think what we're going to do is we're going to collapse all this down so we have better visuals. So give us a second to get this out of the way if you want to pull out your mics, and then we can follow him around on the tour. And like I said, we'll break it in groups.